Hello, this is Polly. In 2017, the CEO of BlackRock, a guy named Larry Fink, said something on a panel show you weren't supposed to say. Obviously, he was very relaxed. And he said you have to force DEI, wokeism, on the people. They won't do it otherwise. I thought about that. It was criticized by Fox News and others at the time. But Larry Fink is a powerful man. BlackRock is a very powerful company. It owns trillions in assets. He's one of the important people on the World Economic Forum. My pet hate. Now you can go online and check BlackRock's ownership or partial ownership on all these companies. What it doesn't say is your ownership of congressmen and senators and important people. His media ownership. This Fink character just says out loud what most of them already believe. These powerful CEOs of these big companies. They have various reasons for enforcing wokeism. Fink, I think, is 71 years old. Son makes him born in what? 1952? Yeah. The boomers that now control things, wanting they control 80% of all the income in America, they're dying off. In 10 years, they'll just be a fraction of what they are now. I'm not thinking of the present, which I do not control. We cannot control. Larry Fink's control. I'm thinking of a future. Gen Z. Gen Alpha. That people are going to find out the world that the people like Fink have made for them. They'll have low-paying jobs, very little future. It is to them they'll have to change things. The boomers have lost it. They were given everything in their generation. They used everything up. They put us future generations in trillions of dollars of debt. It hawked to China. Losing freedoms. Their days passed. Well, will be soon. It is for later generations to decide how America will be run. I like to think this begun peacefully, but I'm not so sure. This is my fear. I mentioned it earlier, I'm going to mention it again. What happens the day after the election for the presidency? And everyone thinking Donald Trump Republicans are going to win. And they find out, no, the Democrats won. Biden has won. The Democrats control the House and the Senate. And let me tell you, when that happens, they will move really quick to make this a one-party country. You think not? How much you gonna bet on it? I mean, what happens on the day after? When you think, I thought that was gonna be Trump. The Republicans gonna win. They didn't. What happened? I can tell you what happened. Do you know? They succeeded, I think, in throwing the election in 2016. I don't have definitive proof, but that's what I believe. Will they do it again? Yeah, they would. That's why I think that's what's going to happen. I hope it doesn't. If it is Trump, Republicans do well, I'll go back to doing what I want to do originally, which reviews of anime, films, games to Gen Zers and Gen Alphas. They're going to be the growing conservative movement in America. That generation that's going to be frustrated and angry is the one that's going to force change. I want to talk to them. However, if Biden and the Democrats win, I believe they'll push real quick to a one-party system. I'm not sure Republicans can fight back. I mean, maybe the governors, like I said, can do something, but I'm not so sure of that either. I don't know, but exactly what do? You wake up and you find out that, oh, you threw the election. You better keep my mouth shut, 'cause you get heard if you say otherwise. It means that Larry Finks and them control the country. Not Congress, not the Senate, not the House, not the governors, not the president, the Finks and those Finks on the World Economic Forum. And China. Let's throw them in here too. They don't like America either. The day after the election, the day I dread. A lot of people don't understand what's going to happen. If Trump loses, if he looks like he's going to win, and he loses, people are going to say, they did it a second time. Then what's going to happen? Two things will happen. Nothing, and what the Democrats then will seize control. If they can do it, they're going to do it. Or there's a fight. Probably something in Congress. But Congress, when it comes back, won't have a lot of time. For January, the new Congress comes in. But governors may do something, but I'm not sure what. It's going to come down to the people and their resistance and what form that takes. It could take some forms that I can't talk about here. I'm a small YouTuber and have a lot more freedom than others. Even so, well, that day happens. The day after will be one of the most important moments in America. What happens next? Generations have fought for our freedom, and we give it up like this. The baby boomers did. The boomers that had everything, the most wealthiest generation in the world. And this is what they've done. They've given us to Larry Finks. They've given us to Joe Biden's. Enough. Thankfully, I have thought about what happens the day after. If we have to resist, how we resist. I mean, you gotta be cut off from a lot of social media. The media's gotta be against you, and the security forces in America. And that's what they are. The now security forces of a one-party system will come after you. So you gotta be clever about this. Hopefully, I'm just the alarmist here. And Trump Republicans will win. It will be fair. And we'll go about our lives. You know, party has power 4 years and gives it up. I mean, that's how it should be. We'll see. Until that day, the watchword is vigilance. It's Polly out.